Good morning, everybody. It's me, your boy G. Here with the new cups I got blessed with. Look at this. Got the Night Owl cup for my Night Owl fun that I have at night. My coffee thing. Just hanging out with friends. Just hanging out with friends at night, man. Listening to music, having fun. It's cool. It's a lot of fun, man. You get to talk to people. Just have a great time. If you don't do nothing at night, you can't sleep. Join the rest of us night owls that can't sleep. Us late birds. It's a lot of fun. And I also got, by the same gentleman, Mike Martinez, by the way. Mike Martinez, my Facebook friend, gave me both of these cups. One for the Night Owl show, but this one right here was because of a story that I told one night during the night show about the Rooster. It's such a cool story. This guy ended up buying me a cup for that. But the story about the Rooster is incredible. And it's so long, though, because it's I discovered this 70-year-old, well, I don't know how old he is. He's up there. It's like close to 69 or 70, something like that, or a little over 70, maybe 70. But phenomenal singer, amazing musician. Played with the Righteous Brothers, Redbone, and just a lot of stuff. And it's a great story, and I'm going to share that story, but it's going to be a special story, and I got to go to him because it's going to be a long story, and you're going to love it. Anyway, well, thank you, Mike, for the cups and everything. And today I want to tell you about my friend Chino, who inspired me to become, in some of my personality traits came from being inspired by this junior high kid, my friend in junior high school. That shows you the power that you got to inspire people, even if you don't even realize it. Chino not only inspired me, but he saved my life. So here it is. Chino was, he used to work at a Silver's Meat Market in Pacoima, making tortillas, that's right. And Chino always had money because his brother Mario also worked there. Mario would make sure Chino had money every day. Mario would kick down Chino. Mario had bucks, right? And so Mario had a really nice lowrider, red, candy apple red, GTO 72, something like that, GTO, lowered. I mean, they had hydraulics, wire rims. I mean, it was nice, right? So Mario would pick Chino up every day at school, Pacoima Junior High School. And me and my brother Rudy and Chino, we were junior high kids, and we would be cruising with the grown folks. After school, we'd be cruising all over, man. We'd go to the San Fernando Mall cruising. You know, we'd be driving around town just like little kids, man, hanging with the big folks, right? So anyways, Chino always had money. Chino would always back us up. Chino worked at the meat market, and the homeless people that worked behind the meat market in the little alley, they loved Chino. The Mexicanos, they all spoke, "Hey, Pepe, ¿qué pasó, Pepe?" And they'd all swarm him because they loved him, and they'd pick on him, and he would talk with them. He'd hang out. He would stop because he was on his way to work, but he would stop and spend time with them and talk with them. And I said, man, I've always wanted to be like that. I've always wanted to be like Chino. And not only that, Chino would treat us every day after school. He would treat us to eat. Not just me and my brother, but all our friends. There'd be 9, 10 of us, and he'd treat everybody, man. Chino had money in junior high school, right? Anyways, Chino had a big heart, though, man. And there was these Mexican dudes, right, at Pacoima Junior High School from the Mecha Club. They were the Mecha Club. They were Mexicanos from Mexico. And the people used to pick on them because the Chicanos, they would pick on them because they spoke Spanish, you know what I mean? And they would look down at them and put them down, and so they would beat them up and stuff. But Chino wouldn't allow that. Chino would back them up, and since we were with Chino, we'd back Chino up. So one time it seemed like the whole school was surrounded, a mob was surrounded these 7 guys, and they were gonna beat them up and jump them, and Chino, we and him, we all backed them up. Chino wouldn't let them, so I backed up Chino too. We didn't let him. Years later, those 7 guys formed a gang in Pacoima that became a very violent street gang called Latin Times. And they blew up, man. They blew up. They got big. Well, one time, my homeboys jumped them. One of them, a dude named Mundo. Mundo was the craziest one out of all, and they jumped Mundo. Mundo and his homeboys came back to the project. They came to the projects packing. They had guns and everything, right? And they got us. And they, you know, they had us right now. And I told Mundo, come on, man, don't do this. What are you doing, man? You know what I mean? I've known you so a long time ago, man. You don't. If you do this, none of us. There was only one gang in Pacoima. Now there was 2. I go, if you do this, none of us will be able to walk the streets of Pacoima in peace. You know what I mean? I go, don't do it. It's not worth it, man. You know what I mean? Let me talk to them. You know, we'll just keep this together. He thought about it. He was mad, man. He goes, you know what? You tell your homeboy, just because what you used to do for us in Pacoima Junior High School, you used to back us up. This is the only reason I'm not going to do what I was going to do. And then I go, all right, you know, he walked away. But man, that was so cool because of what Chino did way back then. It saved my life in the future. That's a trip, man. You know, when you do something good for somebody, a little small deed, it can come back in a big way, man. I mean, you know, if that doesn't prove it, I don't know what will. Anyways, man, I just wanted to share that little story with you guys. It may not be too... Some of these stories, man, look, some of these stories I'm going to tell, they might be spiritual. Some of them might just be funny. And some of them might just be a cool little thing that happened. That's all. I just want to share it with you guys, man. Have some coffee here, and thank you for the cups, you know what I mean? And I just hope that you can share your story with your friends, you know. Go on your thing, man. Get some coffee and say hello, or just tell a story, man. A little simple story. I think it'll help somebody. But thank you guys. All right, have a great day, man.